and Connect session. Today we're focusing on discussions about what we are terming the new normal. We've had discussions about it, haven't we, Sally? So I'm Brenda, I'm a mum, nanny, former teacher, and I'm the Education Director of Forming Connections. This is Sally. Do you want to say a bit about yourself, Sally?
Yeah, I'm Sally. I'm a mum of a little 3-year-old boy. I'm a teaching assistant, and just really interested in talking to other parents and learning a few tips and tricks.
Fabulous. So, for anyone else that's watching, the session will have a loose structure, and Sally and I will be chatting through the topic. Got different little bits to go through. So, as mentioned before, um, our Connect and Chat programs are part of our rhythmic, rooted, connected parenting um, offer discussions. And so these chats are really about just making sense of early childhood in a way that feels practical and compassionate. You know, as Sally and I always say, parenting is not about getting everything right. It's about building relationships where both you and your child can feel safe, connected, and understood. Um, so today we're exploring what the new normal is. But before we do that, Sally, would you like to do a little grounding practice for us to try and get us in a relaxed place? We've had a few technical issues before we'd started the recording, but
Yeah.
let's see. Okay.
Yeah, so I've been feeling a little bit out of balance the last few days, and a little bit dizzy. So I thought I'd do something that might just help give a bit of more balance and groundness. Because yeah, I've just been feeling all out of sorts. So this is a little practice with the earlobes. So what you do, I mean, I
I'll
think it's better.
remove my headphones. Got
Yeah,
headphones on. We've got drilling outside, so if they're off and we hear it, sorry.
yeah, yeah. Well, I've got my ears out today, ready for it, so I can grab them. Um, yeah. So it's just a very simple one. It's actually so you start, but I'd keep your eyes open because I think with these practices, if you close your eyes, if you feel dizzy, it makes it worse. So I'm going to
Yeah.
keep my eyes open. I am holding the phone, so I'm just going to do one ear, but you can do two, and you just pull gently. You just do a little pull, a pinch and a pull from the top down to the bottom. And we're going to just do it. I think at the bottom, just hold it a little bit like a pressure point and then release. I'm just going to do it 3 times.
Shall I do mine together, or do you think it's better doing it separate?
I always do it separate actually, but
Oh, okay.
it works for me because I've got the phone in my hand. And when you're done, we're just going to do move your head to the side, to the left, back to the center, and then to the right, and back to the center, and to the right, and back. Just to release the tension in the shoulders. I love doing that one. And that's it.
Yeah. And always remember to have a nice breath at the end and sigh.
Yeah.
Let it all go. Well, the drilling's just in time. Drilling started, so put my headphones back on.
Okay.
Oh, that was lovely. Thank you, Sally. So we normally do a bit of a check-in. So you've already had a little bit between 0 to 10, to see how we're feeling today, 10 being the best that we could possibly feel. So, Sally, how are you on your scaling today?
Probably about a 7. I feel pretty good. I'm child free today, so it always feels a bit more relaxing, less hectic. And yeah, I'm just going really steady with it today because, like I said, I don't feel great with a little bit of like nausea. But yeah, apart from that, I'm fine.
Yeah, sometimes the weather as well, isn't it? We've got the change of the weather sometimes can affect, I think, our electrical, particularly if it's got stormy. Um,
Yeah, and the eclipse, we've had that as well last
yeah,
week.
so there's been a lot going on around the earth, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So that's good. And probably last few weeks of the summer holidays for you.
Yeah.
When do you go back?
I've got 2 more weeks. I'm back straight in on the 1st, so I think it's Bank Holiday Monday.
Yeah.
and then I'm in on Tuesday, but it's only, I think it's child free, so no students in Tuesday, which is good. Always a
Yeah.
bonus.
Easy. Easy, ease you in.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
almost. Yeah. Good. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm feeling today, a six probably. I've got a little bit of a I've been looking forward to this and having a chat with you, but then this afternoon I've got a funeral, so it's a little bit of a mixed feelings, bit of an emotional day, can I say? But that's life, isn't it?
Yeah.
So let's get on straight on to, is this normal? And we've had chats, haven't we, off the
Mm.
offline, as we could say, about how different parenting is. The challenges really that new parents and young parents face in this um, modern age. In 2026. So the idea of normal is a funny word, isn't it? Really. Because it's kind of accepted. This is the accepted thing. It's a strange word, but the new normal, is this how things have? So I'd like you to consider, how many times have you asked yourself during the time you've been a parent, is this normal? Um, I think, like the things that people worry about is my baby
Mm.
sleeping enough? Should they be eating this? Are they talking enough? Is this a tantrum or something more? Should I be doing more of this, more of that, less of this, less of that? How many times do you think you've asked yourself, is this normal?
Oh God, it must be. It's still happening now, and he's nearly 4. It must be. It would have been a daily thing. It was constant, but you're a new parent, you have no manual, you don't know what you're doing, you just have to get on with it. So every question is this normal? Even if it's a little cough, if it's a sigh with a newborn baby, it's what does this mean? And then as they grow older, it's those milestones that the kind of, you're presented with the healthcare visitors and things you see online, and you just think, oh, or is what they're doing normal? Is what I'm doing normal? Is this a normal setup for a family situation? Yeah, and I still have that now
Yeah.
with
And I
the
think if you've got something that you see as the normal, it's something to measure against, isn't it?
yeah,
It's something to see, how am I doing in comparison with this, but normal, is it, and how is my child doing? It's quite a, do you feel like it's a pressure to get to that standard of normal,
yeah,
and the confidence in, yeah, this is just this is just okay.
yeah. I do try. I try not to do that, but it creeps in every single time. We some weeks are really good where we're in our own little bubble, and I'm not bothered about what he's doing, if he's riding his bike yet, or you know he's not interested in letters and things like that. And then other times it creeps in. I think it's if I'm around other mums, really. And I try not to, but when you hear like, oh, they can write their name already, and I think, whoa, oh, maybe I'm not focusing on that area enough, and that needs to be developed. And then all these questions come up, and yeah, it is.
Yes. So the sheer amount of pressure that can cause for a young parent. Um, and how do you think, when you're thinking about that, is that normal?
Mm.
Are you Do you think you're trusting your own judgment, or are you trying to find out how you compare with others? Do you think that's more, like you were saying, it's when you're with other
Yeah.
mums, perhaps?
Yeah, it is. I mean, if we're in our own bubble and it's just me and him, and we've just been kind of doing our own thing, there's not been many kids around because he's not in full-time childcare, so it is me and him a lot of the time. um I can go quite a long while of not letting those things bother me at all. But it is, yeah, it's like a group mentality type of thing that those little things come in. It's almost like a bout of anxiety that hits you, like, oh well, he's not been doing that. And then the questions kind of, he's not hit that milestone yet. I wonder if, oh, maybe he's lagging behind. And I've had it this week where he's been with his best friend, and there's just a few things that I've just thought, I wonder if I should have kind of, yeah, worked a bit harder on this. And then when I'm on my own with him, that disappears because I just think, I don't know, it does just go away. That feeling
Yeah.
just, yeah, normalizes, and I don't have the worry
Have
about.
you seen the Bluey episode where
Oh, I love Bluey.
Bluey's mum, well, Bluey can't crawl and he's bum
Yeah,
shuffling. Have you seen that
yes,
one where he's shuffling along and the mum,
yeah,
Bluey's mum, I think that's a particularly good episode to show you, that the fact, I mean, she stopped going
yeah.
to things, didn't she? Because she didn't think, and she was telling Bluey,
Mm,
that's how she felt when she was. I always misgender Bluey. It's terrible.
yeah, I'll do that.
When
Yeah,
Bluey was little, she didn't get to the same milestones as the
yeah.
others, and she was really worried, wasn't she? Bluey's. I mean, I know it's a cartoon, but I think
Oh,
it
no.
shows quite good how that does.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That
there's
episode
so
is,
many things. Sorry.
yeah. No, that episode uh was really powerful for me in the beginning. I think I must have watched it when he was actually starting to crawl, and we would watch Bluey quite a bit, and that's the one that I just related to it so much. It was so powerful, it got me, and I just bawled my eyes out, and I was just like, I understand what you're going through. Yeah,
Understand,
it's a good
mum,
one.
Bluey's mum, what you're um
Oh, yeah.
doing. But yeah, so that that's the whole thing. And I think so that's kind of thing. But if we just have to just go back to before you became a parent, what did you think parenting under five children would be like? Did you have any idea of what what it would be like?
That makes me want to laugh so hard. In like I just no,
Did you
I
think
don't
I've got to get prepared and seeing how much sensory play is needed and how much this is? Because I don't think you consider that totally before. But I bet some
know.
parents do as well.
I think because I'm quite studious anyway, so if I'm wanting to learn something new and I'm really interested in it, not something I have to do because I'm at work, but if it's something I'm really, really, really interested in, I can fixate quite easily. So before he was born, while I was pregnant, I was watching lots and lots of YouTube videos about breastfeeding, and to be honest, it made me more anxious because there's so much information out there. So I kind of had all these things going off. And then as soon as he came, it was just all of that went out the window. I think with all the hormones, I feel like you can't really explain what it's like to anybody because the way you feel is